built my resilience through, number one, life experiences, and secondly, through education, continuing education. With our center, we deal with individuals who have been affected by violence and chronic illness. Having personal experience in both of those areas positioned me to build resilience and to keep working on the resilience, because it's a day-by-day effort.
A story of hope that I witnessed in my own community would just be every day. Individuals that maybe other people haven't been there for, individuals that maybe have given up hope themselves. And, as a public servant, as someone that sets out every day to build people's self-esteem, to be their voice, take a stand for people. So there's stories every day of hope. When you talk about communities, hope is a big part of that community.
I've been working in public health for years in a lot of different capacities, but coalition work is really, that grassroots effort where resilience is really formed. And I've just been drawn to that type of work for as long as I've been a professional, and just that community growth and ability to be resilient is something that's just very important to me.
I think some of the biggest lessons that we've learned in ministry is learning there's not really any shortcuts. There are no shortcuts. You have to get involved in the lives of people. You have to do life with people in order to change it. If there's no relationship, there's not going to be much change take place through that encounter. I think for us, for example, in anger management, I think the reason anger management works the way we do it is because our students clearly get the message that the instructors not only know what they're talking about, but the instructors care.
I think its strength is that it's an organization that involves the community and the ideals of the community. Because the purpose of Hometown Health is not to go out and tell the community what they need, but we have the people, the community, to come in and tell us what they need, and then we try to address those needs. And the farmers market, I think, has been one of our greatest success because it has brought many of the community, people in the community together. When I go to the farmers market on Saturday, and I usually go every Saturday just about, the fellowship, I think a lot of them come for the fellowship just about as much as for the fresh fruits and vegetables. So it's a win-win situation.
Well, sadly, they're predicting that suicide will continue to rise. And I think that for me, it's such a difficult thing to really wrap your head around, that people are they feel isolated or lost within themselves, and there's no connections. And I think people look at suicide prevention as, we're going to keep people from having these thoughts. We're going to keep people from feeling this way. And we aren't. But what we can do is let others know that we're here for them, because they are their best help. You are your best help. Everyone is their best help. And you may not have all of the skills or all of the resources that you need to get that help, but someone in your circle does. Someone knows someone or can. And so when you're struggling, I want people to recognize that and to feel confident enough to tell someone, I need help, because that is how we prevent suicide. It isn't doing all of these other things and forcing people to do things that they don't want to do. It's simply being confident enough in the fact that other people won't judge you, and they'll be there for you when you're needed. So that's kind of my goal, is to just make help seeking normal.
I absolutely love the band Pearl Jam, and one of their lyrics says that no matter how cold the winter, there is a springtime ahead. And I have to remember that daily, and I try and remind folks of that. No matter how bad it is right now today, tomorrow can be better. We just need to figure out what we need to do to make it that way. What do we got to do to make tomorrow a little better than today? And then it can be, So that's what I tell people. Hang on. It's It's coming. Springtime's coming. Maybe 20 out there right now, but you know, it's going to be 72 here in a few weeks.